for no interventions in the Gulf, appalled at the build-up for war in the region, appalled that this country has billions to spend on Afghanistan, Iraq and Libya and now apparently Iran, but not enough to maintain our health service, our education service, or deal with the problems of homelessness or youth unemployment.
So what has brought you here?
Well, I am very active in the Stop the War movement, and I have been very concerned about the prospect of an attack on Iran, really for many years since the invasion of Iraq, as part of the geopolitical ambitions of the United States to take over the region and its resources.
This will stop? These demonstrations will have any effect on government policy?
I think that these demonstrations are going to give a message that there is no support for this warmongering, and basically for us to be able to discuss and get our message across and mobilize the movement. Well, there are a lot of people who are against this war and sanctions. The balance of propaganda is obviously not in our favor. Because there is so much demonization, and the media has really got the monopoly of demonization of Iran.
Do you think it will make any difference?
No, we don't. Unfortunately, most of our friends wouldn't come because they've been on so many marches against Iran and all this, but we still have to keep trying. I mean, war, there is no pretext for war. Why can't Iran have a bomb if they want to? Israel's got bombs. Everybody's got bombs. We've got lots of bombs.
They will have no shame in using nuclear weapons for the first time after using them in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
If you will introduce yourself, please.
Chabas Cadillac of the campaign against sanctions and military intervention in Iran.
In Iran, are you Iranian?
I am Iranian, yes, British Iranian.
Okay, so do you think we're going to stop a war against Iran?
We can stop a war against Iran, but that means that we would need the massive mobilization of the people in the West, especially in the United Kingdom, United States, and France and Germany. We need a massive mobilization of them to exert pressure on their parliaments and on their governments to change course and to resolve this issue in a peaceful way.
They have not risen up for 10 years. The chances of the population showing their anger is very slim.
Actually, next week, for the 4th of February, we've got in many dozens of U.S. cities demonstrations against war, sanctions, and intervention and assassinations in Iran. And the Occupy Wall Street movement is now considering to join and support this campaign in the United States, which is the key player in this game anyway. They have campaigniran.org.
Okay, thank you.
Nuclear weapons, Britain with nuclear weapons, Israel with nuclear weapons, planning to attack Iran for developing nuclear energy, where there is no proof that it will lead or is intended to lead to nuclear weapons.
Well, how did we ever do anything? How did we stop the Suez War? You just have to go on trying. What do you do yourself?
Well, I'm working for Nassim Online. It's a Iranian news agency.
Oh, yes. You know?
1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want another war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the killing, stop the hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want another war. 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I just wanted to say a few things about we've heard from those who are critical of the Iranian regime, but just a few words from those who are their so-called supporters. It was Robert Gates, former defense secretary in the US, who said in 2007, bombing Iran would create generations of jihadists, and our grandchildren would be battling our enemies here in America. Others, including experts and diplomats.